On Graveyard Shift family, it's your remote shifter Melanie in Ohio today. We're in the historic downtown section of Greenfield, Ohio, and we're going to talk about Drusilla Blackburn, 1826 to 1884. Now Drusilla, she was the main movement in the Women's Crusade in Greenfield. It's said that her young son, her eldest, was killed by a stray bullet in 1864 on September 3rd. He was walking past a saloon on this street and a bullet caught him. So back then they had too many saloons and the town was kind of full of drunks during the day. So on July 10th in 1865, two women were pushed off the sidewalk by a drunk as they passed by one of the saloons. The ladies gathered with the others for a council of war, and it was begun. They approached the mayor with their concerns, but he did not care. The ladies marched up Main Street, stopping at various saloons in protest of liquor sales. Drusilla, the member of the protest group, shouted, "This is where my son lost his life." Drusilla smashed the window of the saloon and entered with her two daughters, followed by others. Hatchets, axes, and hammers appeared, and barrels of whiskey and beer were rolled out into the sidewalks in their content suit and were following down the hill into Paint Creek. The saloon eventually went out of business because they lost 2,500 to 3,000 gallons of liquor. It didn't end there for the women, as the criminal action against them was filed. No indictment was returned on any of the raiders though, so that's good news. Drusilla's husband, John Blackburn, was convicted of murdering Mary Ann Lovell along Cliff Run near Rapid Forge Road. After appealing to the Ohio State Supreme Court, the case was scheduled for retrial. In the meantime, Blackburn was declared incompetent by insanity and was confined to an asylum in Athens, Ohio. So what happened there with her husband, that's a mystery that I want to find out. So the women's raid marks a milestone in the history of the temperance movement. It added a militant note which had been lacking in the past, a religious fervor which was distinguished by characteristic of all great movements, whether they succeed or fail. The crusading spirit of the women of Greenfield was well sprung, for which it came from Praying Crusade, which was launched in a neighboring Hillsborough 8 years later, which came from the Women's Christian Temperance Union, and still later, the Anti-Saloon League and National Prohibition. The trial of the ladies of Greenfield who had wielded their hatchet and the axe so effectively, fully reported to the papers of the day, dramatized as nothing else could have done the evils of the liquor traffic. Their methods were not adopted by the militants of their spirit. I'll go ahead and pause. Got a new piece of equipment, y'all. It's called the Flux 2 Response, and it's going to do like red or green lights on each side wherever that person might be standing or touching it. It can also answer questions yes or no. Said yes. Green being yes and red being no. So it just lit up green. And I think she kind of wants to talk to us.
I think she does too.
Wow. Okay.
Maybe she knows, like, how the town is today.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of similar to how it was back then, I feel like.
Drusilla, I'm going to turn on a spirit box. It's going to help me listen to you. You just speak through it, okay? That's so cool.
I feel very comfortable.
Yeah. Do you like the bench they put uptown for you?
And
Yes.
a statue of you and your daughter.
It's a beautiful statue. I love it. Do you like it? Yes. Okay. Is your husband buried here? Can you light it up green or red for no?
I don't know what that was.
I might turn it down. No, it's down all the way, so it's not picking this up. See?
Yeah.
Can you turn the green light off? Okay. That's weird. It just keeps on lighting up green. Alright. It lit up red too.
I saw it light up red when we asked her if she liked her bench. I think. Or something like that.
Well, this thing is working very well out here.
Is it supposed to work like this?
Yes.
I just don't understand how that one works.
There's something
It's still new to me.
standing on both sides of it.
Oh, I see. Maybe it's Drusilla and her daughter.
Could be. Is it okay if I turn on my spirit box and talk to you? Yes. Okay. Here we go. I come in peace, love, and respect. If you'd like to have a conversation, come stand next to me, okay? Sweep in reverse, second to highest speed rate. Here we go. Drusilla, are you here? Is it okay that I'm speaking to you? She said, yeah. What happened to your husband? Come speak through the box, okay? Are all of your children buried here? How many children did you have? What happened to your son, William? Are you mad that prohibition no longer exists? your husband buried? What drove him insane? What year was your child born in that they don't know what year they were born in?
Her name was Mary, yeah. I think she just said Mary.
Mary. Yes, Mary. What year was she born? How old was she? Are you together with your children? You did wonderful things with the Women's Coalition movement. The streets of Greenfield look much different because of you. Drusilla, do you have a message? Are you mad that your husband's name is on your headstone? Are you resting well in the afterlife? Is your son, William, resting well? Are we bothering you, Drusilla? William, do you have anything that you would like to say? It's not fair that your life was cut short. Blackburn family, I want to thank you for joining me today. What's one thing you have to say to everybody out there? Any advice that you have? She don't seem to be coming through. Well, Graveyard Shift family, this one's going to be a short one, but you had a little bit of a history lesson in there from some old historic stuff in Greenfield. So, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend. And always remember to stay spooky.